Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing in week 9 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 collection. Welcome back, everyone. It's that time of the week again. Time to cover the latest drop, or the latest week in Supreme's Spring-Summer 2022 collection. And this week, we are going to be covering week 9. Now, we have had no, big collaborations announced for this week. Otherwise, I would have covered it in a streetwear talk video. So it seems to just be some seasonal pieces this week. Now, how I'm going to cover all the release details, all the official images, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on all the pieces and the week as a whole is, of course, by using a Supreme community page, just like we always do. Let's head on over to that page now and start covering the release details for week 9. Here we are at the Supreme community page, guys. Of course, as always, you guys can hit it up, vote on the items yourselves if you click on the link down in that description section below, as that's where this page is going to be linked. Now, we'll cover the release details for week 9. All the items releasing in week 9 will be dropping on the 21st of April 2022. They will have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, obviously, Supreme community always forgets about them, but we can't forget about the lovely people in Japan. They get it a little bit later. They get it 11 AM Japanese Standard Time on the Saturday, so that will be the 23rd of April. If you have any further questions regarding the drop, when, where it's dropping, anything at all, drop them in that comment section down below and I'll help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered all the release details for this week, we got to cover everything releasing in the week. Now, looking along the side here, we have quite a few different sections releasing this week, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a lot of items. We'll just have to dive into the individual sections here and see what we're going to be getting in week 9. So let's hop right in and check out what we're getting in the pants this week. We are getting two styles of pants. Obviously a lot of different colors. We are getting, to start off with, the chino pants. Some crazy colors to start off with, and then some more toned down, more versatile colors afterwards. I wouldn't mind just one of the, like this dark navy or this, ivory or gray color here. The ones with the spotted pattern all over them, not so much, but a thumbs up from me on the basic colors. Next we move into the regular jeans, which I have voted on before in the past week. This fruity all over print color here, maybe not so much. But the other colors, yeah, I can get around it. Regular means it's pretty straight fitting, but hopefully that's not too, small for me with someone with thicker thighs. But I don't even think I can fit the biggest waist size, because I think Supreme's biggest waist size from memory is a 38. So your boy's gonna have to lose a few kilos before he can fit into some Supreme denim, but I'd love to eventually. And hey, look, this like lavender color at the end, the blue, the green, the black. You don't see a lot of denim coming in like this color and the green. So it's cool to see stuff like that. I'm still gonna, maintain my vote here of a thumbs up on that one. But that is the only pants releasing this week, and actually some pretty solid pants, all in all. Because Supreme does release some wacky looking pants, but this week it's hitting. So yeah, that is all the pants in week 9. Let's dive into the Skategear. Of course, we are just getting one skateboard this week called the Paint Skateboard. And from what I can tell, this skateboard is meant to mimic the outside of a paint bucket. A paint bucket to tell you what color is inside the paint. Well, instead of putting that on a paint bucket, they've chucked it on the bottom of a skateboard here. That's how I've interpreted it. But hey, look, if I've got that wrong, definitely correct me in that comment section below. I kind of like that premise. I haven't actually thought of doing something like that. That was a cool way to handle this skateboard this week. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I think that's cool. It's unique. I've never thought of it that way. for doing that, I'm going to give it a thumbs up on that one. That is the only bit of skate gear releasing in week 9 though, guys. So we'll move on now into the collared shirts. Okay. You know me, I like to go against the grain, not even intentionally. It's not like I see this, you know, Supreme vote here where it's mostly downvoted and I'm like, I'm just going to be against the grain because I legitimately think one of the colors of this piece isn't actually that bad and I could see myself wearing. Now, which one do you guys think it is? The brown one, the very pink one, or the black one? Well, you probably got a good idea. But for this satin zip-up short sleeve work shirt, the black one was kind of talking to me. It features 2 striped colors on the left-hand side of the piece with a Supreme logo that kind of makes it look like you're working at a, you know, like a mechanic. It's done in a satin material. It's going to be very lightweight, very flowy, and obviously very glossy as well. I think it's kind of fun. I could see myself rocking it in the same kind of way that I rock a all-over print button-up. But yeah, it's just kind of this crazy connection of just like a mechanic work shirt meets like these glossy, I want to say luxurious, but I guess glamorous materials. I think it's kind of cool. Most people aren't feeling it, but I'd give it a thumbs up for the black one. The pink and brown one though, I would agree with the Supreme community on that. But yeah, maybe you guys disagree. Maybe you think that that's a pretty whack, you know, assessment of this piece. Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. But we'll move into a lot of people's favorite part of the week, which is the accessory. This is kind of goofy. So what we have to start off with is Supreme Magic Ink markers, set of 8. You get 8 of them. That's a pretty good deal. You get 8 pretty cool colors here. I mean, I could use this. I could buy this and then update our subscriber milestone with it. Like it has a use for me. Like I could actually use it, but it sounds goofy if I spend $50 US on Supreme Magic markers. If one of you guys were to send it to me, I mean, yes, I would go to the full effort of using it for the subscriber milestone and everything like that. But would I personally spend $50 on it? Yeah, on the fence. Like, I can think of things I can spend $50 on that I would much prefer spending $50 on over these magic markers. But because I could see myself actually using this, I'll give it a thumbs up. The next we move into the US only exclusive, which is the Supreme Craft Mac and Cheese Supreme collab. Got 1 box for $6, so you can only buy a singular box and it's $6 a pop. I mean, I would eat it. It's kind of dumb. If I don't spend $50 on magic markers, I could buy a hell of a lot of Supreme Craft Mac and Cheese. It's one of those collectibles, you know, they did the, what was it, the Wheaties? The Wheaties cereal, and now they're doing this Kraft Mac and Cheese. It's only a matter of time before we get like Supreme like soda or Supreme Coca-Cola or something like that. Like it's gonna happen down the line. We're gonna get some wacky, yeah, American soda in collaboration with Supreme. I can see it. It's gonna happen in the future. But would I eat this? I mean, if someone bought me this, I would do a YouTube video reviewing the Supreme Craft Mac and Cheese. But yeah, well, the accessories were kind of goofy this week, kind of fun. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them, but we'll move into the sweatshirts now and have a look at some hoodies or crew necks that are releasing this week. Now, I've only got one releasing this week, and it's a hoodie. But I gotta say, it's a very solid piece. We've got the Stars Arc hooded sweatshirt. So it's just a Supreme done in like a collegiate blocky art text style there on the chest, and inside it, made up of stars. I have no issues with it. I don't have any ways to fault it. It's a solid font choice. It's a solid little piece. Like, I really like this gray and blue one at the front. The rest of the other colors don't hit as much, but are still pretty solid. Yeah, it's a nice piece. I can't think of anything negative to say about it, so it's a thumbs up for me on that one. It's a nice piece there. But yeah, that is the only sweatshirt we're getting this week, so let's dive into the shorts. Ooh, okay, so next we've got the corduroy shorts. I mean, there's nothing wrong with corduroy, there's nothing wrong with shorts like this, but they got them in some pretty damn wacky colors. Like, you got this, like, tartan plaid over here, you got this lime, the brown's not horrible, the black is versatile, but for 120 bucks, I can think of some other pants that I'd rather spend that kind of money on. So, downvote for you, Supreme. I'm sorry, the corduroy shorts just aren't hitting for me. Maybe I'm disappointing someone out there. Maybe they were the best item this week for someone. I don't know, but yeah, not for me. Not for me. But we've only got 3 more sections left to dive into this week. Let's check out what jackets we're getting in week 9. And we've got 2 releasing this week. And you know what? We'll see. I don't even know if I'm technically disagreeing with the Supreme community here, because they're both disliked pieces. But let's start with the Mitchell & Ness one. So we've got the Supreme Mitchell & Ness quilted sports jacket. I honestly don't know what's going on here. It looks like they're trying to go for like a jersey and hooded quilted jacket look. The font on the front of it looks goofy. The colors are okay, but yeah, I swear, whenever I hear Mitchell & Ness, I think of the awesome fitted caps that I own, right? But then when I hear Supreme Mitchell & Ness, I just think, oh god, here we go. Because they just release the wackest stuff. And they always use the goofiest fonts as well. I don't know how they miss so much. You think it would just be a banging collab, you know? You feel like Mitchell & Ness and Supreme could come up with some stuff, but no, they always do some wacky stuff, man. It's going to be a downvote for me at $300 US. Nah, man. Next, we move into the denim chore coat. I was about to say chore jacket, but it's chore coat, so it must be quite long instead of just a jacket. It must not end at the waist area. It must, you know, travel further down. We've got it coming in a really nice lavender color, that crazy all over. I don't know if it's fruit or whatever it is there. We've got it in the green and the black as well. Not in the blue though. So it's obviously all the same colors that the regular jeans come in, but except for the blue, you don't get a blue one. Kind of tragic. Yeah, I like this piece. I love chore jackets. A lot of Japanese brands love to do them. They usually come in just a blue, but to see them in these other colors is cool. The lavender is kind of fun. The green and really washed out black is fun. Don't know about this one here. That one might need to sit with me for a little bit before I get around it, but I could get around the lavender one or the green one. Some nice colors there. Yeah, I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. Even though it's against the grain of what the Supreme community is saying, I really do like this piece. It's a nice little jacket here. But yeah, they're the only 2 jackets releasing this week. 3rd final section covered. Let's move into our 2nd final section, the hats. And you know what? Some actually pretty solid hats releasing this week as well. So we've got the broken camo camp cap. I'm not a camo guy, but this camo is actually quite tasteful, I have to say. I'm gonna put it as a downvote, just because I'm not a camo guy. But out of all the camos that I've seen Supreme do, this is probably one of the most tasteful camos that I've seen them do. We've got the Raffia S logo 6 panel. I'm assuming Raffia is the material. The colors are solid. Classic S logo hood 6 panel. Thumbs up from me. No issues with me on that one. We've got an over-dyed beanie coming in a lot of different colors. Simple, easy to wear, multiple color choices. The thumbs up from me. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it. So yeah, I would say all in all, like a pretty solid week, because normally Supreme releases some hats that I think are absolutely trash, but no trash this week. You know, just a piece that I didn't like because I'm not a camo guy, but still nice either way. Yeah, good work on the hats this week, Supreme, for sure. But yeah, that is the 2nd final section. Let's dive into our final section for week 9, the tops/sweaters. Ooh, and they didn't want to end it on a high note. I should have covered the hats last, ended on a high note, because the tops/sweaters are... yeah, they're interesting this week. We've got the hand crocheted sweater. I'm going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. For $230 US, I would rather go buy some undercover. We've got the special offer short sleeve top. I'm really bummed out that this wasn't done in like an all over print button up, like rayon or silk. It could have been so much fun, but they went with a top. It's not the silhouette that would have, there are better silhouettes they could have chosen for sure, because I don't even mind the print. It's fun, it's goofy, it looks like a catalog for a, you know, a supermarket. I'm down with that, but on a top, I'm gonna have to give it a downvote. I hope there's like a button-up version coming down the line, because I think that could be really cool. And last but not least, we have this short sleeve pocket tee. Simple colored, except for the wild red camo here. Yeah, I mean, give me it in the single colored ones. Yeah, solid little Supreme t-shirt there. But yeah, that is everything releasing in week 9. And out of the top slash sweaters, I was only feeling a top. But yeah, guys, that is week 9. No wants. Well, sorry, no needs this week. Are there some pieces that I want? Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind a denim chore jacket if it, you know, appears on a nice price. If this goes under retail on the secondary market, I wouldn't mind the black one. What else we got? I mean, once I lose some weight, I wouldn't mind grabbing some Supreme jeans. The Star Arc hoodie is really solid as well. The magic markers, if someone gifted them to me, like for a birthday gift, I mean, my birthday's in May, so, you know, if someone wants to drop me some, you know, like, I would use them. Like, it's goofy, it's fun. The paint skateboard was a good time. And, you know, the mac and cheese is a good laugh. That'll, you know, that's what we'll remember for this week. Maybe I'll use that for the thumbnail. I mean, it's not a spoiler because you'd be clicking on this video, but yeah, I think I'll use that one for the thumbnail. That'll be kind of goofy and kind of fun, but that is week 9, guys. I would have to say, honestly, like a solid week. Like, there are some pieces here. There's nothing crazy that makes me remember week 9, but there are some, you know, okay and solid pieces here that make it a nice week. So yeah, it's getting a thumbs up from me on that one. Let me know how you feel about week 9 though. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe there's nothing that you need or want here. Let me know how you feel about week 9 down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything to be covered about week 9, guys. We covered the release details. It's dropping on the 21st of April 2022, or if you live in Japan, a little bit later on the 23rd. We covered all the individual pieces releasing this week. It's actually one of the better weeks that we've seen. And yeah, I've covered all my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces in the week as a whole. So I would love to hear from you guys out there that are looking to pick up something this week. What are you picking up? Is it the mac and cheese? Are you paying $6 plus shipping and taxes for mac and cheese? I mean, you know, if you're doing it for a video or something, I can see it, but it's a lot of money for mac and cheese. It's Supreme mac and cheese. Or maybe you like the paint skateboard, or maybe you're feeling the magic markers or something. I don't know. But if you are buying something this week, I would love to hear what you're picking up, what size, what color, all the details and all, down in that comment section below. Of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, upcoming Supreme collabs and releases in general, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel. Now, we're trying to hit the new subscriber milestone that I set this month of 3,320 subs. We're close. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach it before the end of the month. But that's everything I gotta say about week 9 though, guys. Good luck to all you out there looking to pick something up this week. I hope you guys managed to pick it up in the size and color that you're after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.